Hey there everyone, I'm Round the Wheel and you're watching Talisman Redux, and what better time to go talisman hunting than when my brain is literally begging me for sleep. We got talismans everywhere today. We got them coming out our eyeballs. We're even finding them up in the attic. We'll find them and we'll take them to the Antiques Roadshow and we'll get them appraised. Today we have to complete Lemmings in the attic with no builders, which seems daunting. But it looks pretty manageable. Well, we get 50 builders. I sure wish we could use them, but I have kind of a suspicion. I want to get as far... Let's see. Doesn't mean we can't kill any lemmings for sure, so I have a feeling we might be doing that. We're going to kill at least one because we're going to have to use a blocker to keep this whole crowd in. And I think, suspecting what we're doing first, let's go ahead and send everybody up the way here. So let's go ahead and try to do this with as few bombers as possible. Let's start by going up this way. Wow, that was a bit of a hop. Okay, so let's send those guys up. I'll get up and... What's that level in Mayhem? Get up and dance. Get up and sweat. I can't remember the name of it right now. I ain't got time for rememberating things. Okay, so let's try to... Let's see here. So let's go from about... If we let him drop down right here, how far down will he mine? That is a pretty far ways down. That's probably farther than I would like him to mine. So how do we do this? This is a bronze talisman. It can't be that difficult. But this big old pit of acid is what's really getting in the way here. What if I dig down a little? What's the score there? I have a feeling that if I dig a little and make a dent, then when I go here later to bomb through here, because I don't think one bomber will make it through here. No, we're going to have to use two anyway. So I'm just going to start mining from about right here. Let's get down to a point. Huh. This is going to be a toughie for sure. I guess theoretically what I could do is like dig a little bit and then mine, make it like artificial steppage. Let's see, I can get 8. Oh boy. Even that is a right stretch. And I only have 10 climbers. Guess in theory I could save 10 lemmings just by climbing, or not 10, because it would take a little more gumption than that. No builders, you say? It's really throwing me for a loop here. You can't mine down too far if you're going to try to make this little steppy bridgey thing. That is not going to cut it. How are we going to... Okay, that's a little too narrow. But maybe we can send another couple bombers up. Maybe we can start... Because that's almost close enough, but not quite. I want to really get fine razor's edge with it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dig a little bit right here. Okay, so back up. Back your truck up. Okay. So I'm going to allow you to do this. Actually, no. We should let him bomb. Probably as high up as possible. There we go. Yeah, get him way farther back and then dig down a little. Okay, so we'll send another climber up at this point. I want to try to do this without killing any more lemmings if I can. We'll see if it works out this way, but... In fact, I could probably just clear this open now as close as it is. I could probably just clear this open by digging, which is nice. Okay, yeah, you drop there. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby, that's beautiful. Okay. Roll that beautiful digging footage. Okay, so I want to get, like, really fine razor's edge close here to this. Was that too close? Yo, yeah, that was too close indeed. That's not going to work. So, why don't you put that back with your pickaxe there. Okay. How far down can I get? I think that's as far down as I can get without killing myself. And then we would have to kill one more climber bomber max. Okay. That leaves just enough room. Oh, boy, that's fine. Oh, that is a fine razor's edge right there. Let's let him go one more time before we start digging. Before we start digging and mining. Okay, this is gonna require some real work here. Okay, let him walk up that. Pop down a little more. We don't want to go too far on... We don't want to go too far on mining at any given point. This may be too far down. Oh, that's definitely too far down. Okay. Throw some dirt back in your hands there. Rub some dirt on it. You can do this. Okay, and then back. 1, 2. Maybe a third one. That might be too far. Okay, and then dig again. Boy, you really gotta paint it fine, don't you? Okay, so then... Okay, and then another one. Boy, you just gotta make these tiny little steps. That's how it's done. Now, if I blow him up, that essentially ruins the whole thing. See how far down he gets? Okay, yeah. He's still not quite far enough down. I think... Okay, well, no. I'm gonna let him go a little bit farther than what he did. Boy, that is some thin... Okay, yeah, now I want to start... Okay, step down just a little bit. Mine. Step down just a little bit. 1, 2... Mine. Step down. Yeah, we're talking frames here. Just a matter of itty bitty frames. Okay, and go again. Okay, you've moved forward a step. Let you go again. Oh, wow. I think I've got a pretty uniform pattern going here. But man, that's cutting it fine. I think they ought to be able to walk up that. Maybe one more. We can probably afford some bad mining at this point. Up, 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 up. Very good. Okay, so now the climber can do his job. We'll let them straggle a little bit. And then you climb up, and yeah, that's kind of how I figured it was going to go. It's just, man, getting that precision down is ugly. That is some ugly business. Oh, wow. But hey, I am proud of myself for getting it that... You couldn't do this in regular Lemmings. This is definitely a Neo Lemmings kind of thing. So let's blow up our blocker, be proud of ourselves, and move onward to the next one. You unlocked a talisman. Dang right you did. And we only had to kill 5 lemmings to do it. Something, you know what? That's a loss that I'm going to take. That one was harder than it seemed, but also weirdly not? Alright, it's time to stop fooling around and crank our shafts. We've got to save 50 lemmings without using any builders. Without using any builders is the hard part. Not because of any kind of timing issue. The timing is actually the easy part. You can save the builders you can prevent using builders easily enough by sending a climber at exactly the right time to turn around in the miner's hole and come back around. What's going to be difficult is preventive maintenance here at the beginning. Because, one, we don't have any bashers. Bashers would make this incredibly easy, actually. But we don't have any bashers, and we can't kill anyone. So, what we have to do is... Let's see. We are going to have to figure this out some way, somehow. And that's going to be the tough part, is doing the preventative maintenance here at the beginning. Because what I originally thought to do was let them walk hit this wall, then turn around, hit this one, and dig and bash a little. And then you have a nice little nook that he won't walk over. Because what the problem was last time was that the climber would just walk over this hole regardless of the fact that there's a tiny little dent right here. So, and this is too narrow to really mine from back here. See, he'll just climb over it, even though really he shouldn't, because I don't know, it's a weird trick of physics. Like, there is technically a hole right here that he can walk into, but he registers it as a completed wall and he climbs over the edge. So the hard part is going to be saving the floater at the end. And that is how I am going to have to figure that out. But I think, again, it may be a matter of sending some other climber to help with timing. I'm not certain, but I can't build to walk around. So that's what's going to make this tough. So let's just kind of start for now. Here's the normal. Okay, we'll send. Right now, we'll do the whole timing thing. Maybe we can end up doing the preventative maintenance at the end to get him to stop going over this thing. Maybe we can do that at the end, but I have more of a feeling it's something I'm going to have to handle at the beginning. So I'm just going to send him over real quick. This one does not have to be a floater, because he's not going to be going over any splatting distances. He's just going to start from about right here. Wow, that couldn't have got that more perfect if I tried. Okay, so he goes through there, and now we're going to have to send him. We're going to have to send a compatriot over. In fact, we may not need to have any floaters handle this at all. That'd be really great. I'm going to choose now to send one as a brief test. Alright. See if he can get to him in enough time to turn around off of him. And so once he starts mining, he's about... Oh yeah, if he's already falling over, then I have a good feeling about him. So... Nope, he didn't get there in time. So I need to send him sooner, actually. Maybe... When did I assign the other climber? Sometime before this. Why don't I send him now? Right as soon as he finishes his little tunnel here. Yeah, he's following closer behind now. So what you want is to go ahead and... Okay, I think that's... Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. Okay, so when he finishes that minor tunnel, you can send another climber over. And it's enough of a timing delay. Okay, so now you get this going. So we've successfully made all the mining tunnels without doing anything like that. But now, how are we going to turn them around is the thing. And that's why I think I have to do the maintenance in the beginning beforehand. I need to somehow make tunnels where when he comes back, he'll go through one that doesn't... Because I have no real way of turning him around now as it is. Because if I just... Well, no. Because two miners meeting... I don't think two miners meeting at the same time ever both stop. One keeps going, generally. So I can't really do it that way. So I have to think of some way with just diggers and miners, essentially, to get him to stop in his tracks and turn around. And that... Maybe you can do that. Okay, somebody mentioned a weird kind of digger blocker trick with this sort of thing. But how would you keep him from digging himself out later on? Maybe you can do that at the beginning here, like... yeah, see, I don't know. Like, he digs... I have a feeling the action is gonna happen over here. I'm going to have to test something out. Because the lemmings, most of the lemmings can go to the exit. It's just that one climber. And I can't think of any way out where he can handle this by himself. He can't really turn around and do anything without building. If I had a basher, this would be a lot easier. But if wishes were horses, we'd all be riding them or something like that. Okay, it's actually a lot simpler than it looks. All you gotta do is you just gotta start digging a hole, and then as soon as the next guy falls into it, start him digging. There you go, and you've made yourself a nice little dent there. And you can probably have both of them mine to make their way out. Doesn't matter if one of them stops or not or what, but yeah, there's your little dent right there. And so you just carry on like normal, get the guy to turn around at the right time, and the other guys walk out, and you have a nice little dent there for your climber to turn around. So now let's watch our climber save himself. Should be a fairly simple procedure. Doesn't even really require all that surgical precision. You just do a couple of nice little digs. Got a nice little fatter tunnel than usual there for him to walk through. And now he can sip champagne with the others. And everything is, well, not that hard to figure out. You just got to figure out how to do it without... just got to figure out a way once you know what you got to do. It's just a matter of hunkering down and figuring out. Yippee indeed. I agree. And so with that, we will be walking away from the game for today so that we don't expend too much brain power and fry a circuit. And next time we will come back and figure out a couple more talismans. Yeah, not so bad at all. We're doing pretty great so far.